Hey guys, True Knight here. So a deck that I want to go over with you guys tonight is it's Pure Fire King. Why are we talking about this deck in 2025? Well, this deck is nuts. And for what it does against the meta, this deck is pretty insanely powerful and strong, and it puts a lot of work in, man. I know I've been on the Snake Eye Fire King Fiendsmith build, which I have built TCG wise as well. It is my second deck that I have built, and I'm just confirming, sorry. Yeah, see. So I have Snake Eye Fire King built, but I understand, and I fully agree and support what everybody says when they say that it's a cool, fun rogue deck, but Fire King is simply still in tier 1. And I don't want anybody to get the misperception. Fire King is not a tier 2 deck right now. Fire King is a tier 1 deck. When you come to terms with that, the better you can move on and prepare for it in tournaments and be respecting it, because you should. A lot of people don't. So, what makes this deck so strong? It has great recursion. It plays heavily on your turn. It has insane follow-up. It has great utility, and it has the room to play the non-engine that you can't. So let's kind of dive into it. So a lot of the top meta decks, right? Ryzel, you don't really want to play Nib. You can't really play pot cards because all your crap is semi-limited, and you can't play Nib because then you can't pop off with like X'd or anything of that nature. This deck can do all of that. This deck can play pot. This deck can play Nib just fine. This deck has insane room in its extra deck, and it can play just crazy nutty cards. And not to mention, like, the factor that you're playing on your opponent's turn cannot be mistaken for, like, oh, you get a couple of like instances where you can stop your opponent. No, you can flat out like play your cards and play your hand out like Labyrinth does or something of that nature on your opponent's turn, and it really tilts your opponents a lot of times. So let's get into what we have. 3 Ponix. It's not the strongest starter anymore. This now has taken its place as Ukwonix, but I love it at 3 because it's a level 1, and it really helps out with its recursion of coming back every turn. Just 1 Arvada, that's all you need. 3 Kieran, it's a custom card, it's insane. Another custom card is Garunix and Old School Garunix. I'm on 2 and 2 rather than 2 of this and 1 of this and 2 of these. I just think that these cards are too important, and I really don't value this as much as everybody else does, because a good player can play without it. It's 3 Ash, the Purlia pack, or gosh, the Mulch Army package, Droll, it's a necessary evil, 2 Nib, the 4 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, plus 2 Extravagance, and 3 Imperm. You could take this out for like Ghost Bell, Veiler, Ghost Ogre, no problem. I just want to see more cards in my hand. Extra deck and side deck. So first of all, the side deck, it is my most cookie cutter side deck that I've ever made. It's just board breakers, more Purlia, the Lancia, and going first cards. Extra deck though, you got your level 1 Solomon Great. If this gets stopped and it's all you have, you can go into this guy. You got Doolittle for follow-up damage. Phoenix, in case it ever comes up, I wanted to put a little utility in here. And then 3 Hyeta, 3 Promethean, 3 Garunix. Your 3 strongest cards in your deck, probably. So you really want to max these out. I am teching in this guy because going game 3, going first, if you can just make this guy sometimes, that's all you need. Your oh shit buttons are right here. So the deck to me, guys, is insane. if I were to play tomorrow without Ryzel, because Ryzel is my main deck that I mean, any good player, I think you should really take their advice, because a good player is going to tell you guys this. Here's the thing that I fell into the first quarter of this year. I wanted to play too many decks. At one point, I had 4 TCG decks built fully. Staples, everything. Fully built out. Listened to Triff, I listened to Rogue Hero, I listened to Pack, and I listened to a lot of my local community, and they just said, look, it is crazy how many cool decks there are in this game. But if you want to be good at locals, play one deck. If you want to have fun, but you don't mind losing all the time, play a ton of decks. So here's what I did. I sufficed, and I broke down, and now I have 2 decks. I have Ryzel built, pure Ryzel, no Mitsurugi or anything like that, because I still very firmly believe in pure Ryzel at a local level. And I have Fire King, Snake Eye, Fiendsmith built. Not 3 different decks, but that is a combo deck that I have built. If I were to go to locals tomorrow and I wasn't playing Ryzel, this is the deck I would play. And I think that I could comfortably play this at a regional or any top tier local. I would almost damn near be willing to take it to a YCS over Ryzel right now. That's how much faith I have in this deck. People have, and they're consistently topping over and over and over. We've seen it win YCSs. So don't sleep on this deck, guys. That's my advice to you. Have fun with it. Enjoy it. For you Fire King players, it's so cool, right? I love this deck. And in 2025, being able to play it purely, it's awesome. Wish I could play Fire King Snake Eye. I've tried over and over and over to bridge the gap, but you need a 3rd engine to supplement it, and I'm just kind of trying to figure that out. So anyway, that'll be it for me. Please be kind, be respectful. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Yes, let's go. Come on. Level head, heavy metal, lead foot up on the pedal.